we're doing Q&A with Adventures with Joyce and Matt live. Please come and join. We got a lot of interesting questions that you guys might want to know about. Uh, let's not keep you guys waiting. Come on. I'm just gonna be behind them doing stuff. You got the chat pulled
He's
up?
gonna be out there, having
Asking the
people join
questions.
this because right now nobody
We have
is
no idea what we're doing.
currently watching. This was well thought out and executed.
I will be right back. Actually.
Oh, there's a delay. He's left us. We've lost our
We've lost our moderator.
facilitator, moderator. Already.
This is fantastic.
I have a delay happening here.
Little bit of a
I just got the
delay.
notification.
Why do you run so fast?
Because I'm crazy.
He's 13.
So this is our first time ever going live here on YouTube, and I'll be honest, I don't know why is it just showing. Okay. I don't know what's
There's
happening.
a delay.
Hey, there's a delay.
Yeah, there is gonna be a delay.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, sorry, we're boring right now. We're trying to learn what this is to go live, and our great nephew Landon is here, and he has prepared some questions to ask of us.
All right, fire away. Question 1.
Hold up.
Here goes
Okay.
nothing.
You got everything ready?
We're
Right.
rolling. We're
Okay.
going.
So first question, why did you guys start YouTube?
Why did we start YouTube?
I don't, Joyce. I think you were the expert in answering that particular question.
I'm not. No, we started about, what has it been, a year and a half ago now, just for fun to kind of document like our travels and our adventures. I think it might have started with the Cancun trip actually.
Yeah.
And Matt he got a GoPro and wanted to start making videos, and so we're like, sure, why not? So nothing super exciting about that.
Yeah.
We just thought it'd be fun, so we have some memories. So when I'm old and can't remember what I've done with my life, I can go back to YouTube and watch it all.
When Joyce is in the home, I'll be able to play these videos one day
That's
and
right.
say, "This was
That's
us."
This was us back in the day.
Look how ridiculously long my hair was.
Yeah.
Now it's all short.
You
It's
need to
growing.
shave.
I do.
Shave and a haircut.
Well, to be fair, I was not expecting to be on camera today. This was kind of sprung on me, and I also have a German
bad.
Shepherd who is trying to get me to play at the moment.
Where is
That's
she?
fine. She's walking
She's
away.
walking
now.
away.
Yeah.
No,
Sasha.
she does not like being on camera.
No, she does not.
No German Shepherd for her. She's not a YouTube star.
She is not. Looks like we are picking up some viewers. So
Oh, cool.
hello, everybody who is joining us. We're
Hi,
just
guys.
getting ready to dive into the Q&A section of our live, but just an opportunity to ask us some questions, learn a little bit more about us.
Hello, Patty and bro. There's a there's a bunch of people hopping in the chat. Hello, everybody.
We'll just say hey.
Hello. 16
Hi, chat.
viewers. Okay, let's get the show on the road, guys.
Let's do it.
Okay. Should we restart to the first question or no?
No, we're good.
Okay, we're good.
Just
Okay.
fire away.
Okay, what was your favorite baseball park? Because I know you guys done a bunch of baseball stadium videos, some of them with my parents. What's your guys?
Yeah. So I mean, fun fact. We have a long history of a love of baseball and our whole relationship, really.
Oh, that's a question for.
Oh, that's another question.
He's gonna have another question.
He's gonna have another question on that. So we're gonna stick to the
baseball park.
The baseball parks. See, it helps if we actually rehearse this ahead of time. But it's
It's
all ad lib
live.
tonight. It's live. It's crazy. Anything can happen. So yes, favorite baseball park. I mean, Boston was pretty good. Dodger Stadium was pretty good. Angels was fun. What do you think? What's your favorite?
What's your favorite? My favorite was Fenway Park. Since I was a teenager, I've always wanted to go to Fenway Park, and we were able to go. When was that? September 2023. So a little over a year ago.
Yeah.
Gosh, it seems like it was just a couple of months ago. But yeah, it's been over a year. So that's my favorite park. I don't think anything can really beat the experience at Fenway. It's a classic. It's the oldest ballpark, and gotta love going there.
I got to explain to you the whole Neil Diamond experience.
Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline in the stands.
Yep.
She was like,
I didn't know
"What?" She had no idea. But it was fun. It was a good trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be sure to check it out on our video. We
That's
got it
right.
somewhere, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Great. Looks like we got a few people hopping in the chat, 4 likes now already.
Yeah.
Within like 5 minutes of starting YouTube, a bunch of people commenting.
Sure.
Uh,
what are we looking at? Commenting questions?
Okay,
We got questions?
one guy, Lazy, asked, who are these two guys?
Nah.
Yeah.
Well, we are Adventures with Joyce and Matt.
And someone said, hello from Brazil.
Ooh, Brazil.
Oh, cool.
And then another one just said hi.
Hi.
Brazil, Indiana is a very fun place to visit. I don't know if it's
Probably
the same
not
Brazil.
Brazil,
No?
Indiana.
Probably Brazil. the
Another
potential.
guy
That would be
asked
fun,
the
too.
weirdest question I've seen yet.
Don't even
Do you know
respond.
what the form of the government and the Constitution guarantees?
Don't even read those
I'm
questions,
not.
Landon.
Yeah, they're dumb.
I mean, we won't have a separate political conversation.
No, we are
can,
not
but-
having a political
but not-
conversation on our channel.
But not on this channel.
This channel is for our fun, goofy travel adventures. So
They're all wacky
Alright,
and
what do you-
all
what do you
out of
got,
whack.
Lando?
Okay,
next,
what ballpark is next on your bucket list?
bucket list.
Bucket list.
Okay.
Yankee Stadium's probably high up there. We have
Ooh,
not.
down with the Yankees.
I mean, I don't love the Yankees, but it's a historic
Yeah.
park. Toronto, I think, would be fun too.
Yeah. We do hope to do a New York trip sometime soon, maybe next year, and hit up the Yankee Stadium, Mets Stadium,
Mhm. We also have had
maybe a Pennsylvania.
Phillies and
trip.
Pirates
Yeah.
trip. Our local AAA team, the Indianapolis Indians, they're
Mm-hmm.
the farm team for the Pittsburgh Pirates, so we get to see quite a few of the young guys coming up. Paul Skeens was recently brought up this year for the Pirates and did a pretty dominating job as a pitcher, a young rookie.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have a goal to visit all of the major league ballparks, and we have hit 12 so far.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we have about 4 or 5 videos up on the channel. We definitely went to several of them before we started YouTube. So
Mhm.
we'll probably go back at some point and maybe make a game day video of the experience at those parks too. But trying to get some new ones in first. So good question.
Yeah, sounds great. And last of our like baseball based questions. Why do you
All about the base.
why do you love baseball so much?
Oh, here's the question.
There's your question.
There's the question. So, for me as a kid, we used to go to Old Comiskey Park in Chicago, which where I'm from originally. So there's some nostalgia there for me. But as a couple, that was one of our earliest dates, probably third or fourth date. Probably went to the Indianapolis Indians game. Had a great time there.
Yeah.
I actually popped the question.
What question was that?
Oh, the question.
What's that?
The whole
Do
kiss.
you like baseball?
I did. That was the question. Do you love baseball?
Do you love baseball?
That was not the question. I asked Joyce. I proposed to Joyce at the
There
ballpark
it is.
on the kiss cam.
That's right.
I had
On the kiss cam.
on
That's
the kiss
crazy.
cam. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did some finagling for that. Also
something.
had all of our a good chunk of our family on both sides were there. I had a whole after party. It was a pretty fun time.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I did make her wait quite a while for that proposal, so I had to make it worth it.
That's right.
But yeah, that's just sort of been our thing. So we decided we wanted to hit all the ballparks we could. And
Yeah, I
we're
think
on our
baseball's
way.
fun. It's just a fun sport, especially better to go see live than just to watch it on TV,
Yeah,
in my
absolutely.
opinion. But we just enjoy just being out in the atmosphere of the ballpark and seeing the game, walking around the stadium, eating all the good food and
Helmet
helmet nachos.
hot
If you've
dogs.
watched our ballpark videos, you know we love the helmet nachos. It's kind of like our souvenir where we'll take the helmet and write like the game and the date and the score and then just like a little something that was funny or a memory or something that happened on that trip. And then we keep that in a display case with a photo of us at the stadium. So it's just kind of a fun thing that we like to do.
Wow, sounds great. Before we go on to our next topic of questions, anyone in the chat, if you have any questions, please comment now, and I'll wait like a minute or two and just see if anyone has any questions. We have about 6 viewers right now
Our
here.
dog's back there trying to get in the photo again.
Yeah.
Let's
She's
see,
here.
let's see if we can get her on camera.
Oh, there she is.
Sasha.
But if you have any questions, please type
That's our
now.
Sasha girl.
Please type now and.
It's fine. You can move on.
Well, looks like we'll feel free to type and I'll pick up on it later. So you guys have quite a few Disney videos, not even quite a few, just your whole channel is Disney, 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 more Disney. not a bad thing at all. But you have because you have such a big amount of Disney videos. What is your favorite theme park?
Disney theme park?
Oh,
Yeah.
Is Disney our favorite theme
You said
park?
theme park. My
Sorry,
favorite theme
Disney
park
theme
is
park.
Our
What is your
Six
favorite?
Flags over.
Well, actually, so there is a difference. I mean, I am a huge Disney fan, so we'll talk about our favorite Disney theme park in a minute. But I grew up in the Midwest in Indiana, and we had family in Cincinnati growing up, so we always went over to Kings Island in Ohio, and that was kind of like our go-to park that we went to a few times each year. So that one definitely has a lot of nostalgia for me that we went to Kings Island growing up a lot, and we've gone back a couple times. We have their Winterfest for their Christmas activities is actually getting ready to start here at the end of November. And we went last year for the first time, and it was super fun. I highly recommend it if you're in the area. And I think all the Cedar Fair companies, because they're owned by Cedar Fair now, I think that they all do some kind of Winterfest, but it was a really good time. I was super impressed with just like the level of food and entertainment and just the festivities and lights and Christmas. So Kings Island is my favorite Midwest theme park. I haven't visited all of them, of course, but Disney though, what's your favorite Disney theme park?
I mean, it's tough. It depends on what kind of trip you're looking for, right?
Yes.
So, I'm a foodie. I enjoy Epcot and the festivals there. So I could do just a festival vacation.
And we
Epcot.
have.
And we have. And
We have.
And those are fun for me. Magic Kingdom is not necessarily my priority.
Magic Kingdom's like quintessential Disney.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely the park that you think of because the castle's there and all that kind of stuff. But I agree. I love Epcot as well. It's definitely our favorite just to go luxuriate, drink and eat around the world and just have a fun day at the parks. But I also low key love Animal Kingdom. That's like one of my favorites. I feel like Animal Kingdom doesn't get the love that it deserves. Like it's just more of a chill vibe at Animal Kingdom. And
yeah, I mean the Pandora area is great at night.
it's gorgeous.
You've got some good food options there. Nomad Lounge is really good.
Yes.
You have the shows, which it's good to get
They
out.
have good. They have good shows there. The Festival of the Lion King show is my favorite. If you've ever been, or if you haven't been, you need to add that one to your priority list to see for sure because that's a great show.
Yeah, I would say a real close second though, and we haven't been there as often, but in Disney California, the adventures with. You've got Adventures Campus right there. You got Cars. You've got Pixar Pier.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite park though.
It's got a lot going for it.
It's unique.
Yeah.
They definitely have a couple of very well themed lands. I think the Avengers Campus area and the Radiator Springs area are some of the most well themed areas in Disney parks that we've seen. We haven't gone overseas or anything, so we've only done the United States parks. Not yet. Hopefully soon. But yeah, there's great stuff out in California. We like that park as well.
Okay, well, yeah, that sounds great. Doing well in the chat here. Someone said, "Hello, Nilson here. Hello, Nilson here from Brazil."
Brazil.
Yeah.
Hi everyone. Thanks for watching. Oh, that was you.
That's me.
Okay. What is your favorite Disney villain?
Disney villain.
Why?
Well, I mean,
There's a lot out there.
I mean, you have to qualify that. Are we talking all of Disney? Does that include Marvel? Does that include Star Wars?
Okay, let's
Not Marvel and Star Wars.
let's dumb it down. Disney as in
Woo! That's our nephew, guys. Dumbing it down.
just traditional old school Disney.
like
Traditional.
Lion King, Lion King, Finding Nemo, all those like variations.
I have a soft spot for Gaston because my very first acting gig in high school was I got to play Gaston in a local community theater play. Enjoyed doing that. So I do like playing villain and comedy relief. So yeah, that would say I probably have a soft spot there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's Maleficent. I love her. I don't know why. I just think she's fantastic. She's evil and she doesn't hide it. It's always fun to play her. I feel like most Halloweens or opportunities that I have to be Maleficent, I we'll definitely dress up as her, like the horn ears and things. In fact, just went to the the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party in August with my friend Lisa, who is a travel agent. So if you guys ever need to plan a trip to Disney or Universal, reach out and I can connect you with Lisa. But I was Maleficent and she was Cruella, and it was just a really great time being the villains and being in the park. So super excited about Villains Land. Disney announced this year that they're going to be making Villains Land in Magic Kingdom, and I cannot wait to see what happens with that park. I'm just ecstatic. Can't wait. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Sounds
there we
great.
go.
Little fact about me, I personally like Jafar. Mostly, I don't know why I liked how he portrayed himself as a villain. Personally, I liked when he turned himself into a giant snake and almost squished Aladdin to death.
I
So
want to see who's talking.
Yeah,
it's
not-
just
it's your tongue.
No, I know. There he is.
See who's talking.
You're on screen.
I am.
You are now.
Hi guys.
I'm back. Oh shoot, hold up. Hello, someone just typed hello, guys.
You're fine. Hey, Patty.
I think the screen is back on.
I
them
mean,
now.
yeah, we're back. I just wanted you guys to see who's the voice behind the camera since he started talking.
I have. Well, you guys can go to the beginning of the live stream, but I mean, yeah. I guess.
It's our great nephew. If you're just tuning in, he's
I'm
He's
over
helping us
here.
figure out
I'm over
YouTube
here
Live.
for
He is
the-
our unpaid intern.
That's right.
My uncle and I are very old and do not know how to work the new
What?
technology.
Wow,
So
that's
That was rude. Well,
That was probably
there
rude of
goes,
me
There goes
because-
your paycheck.
you're gonna start paying us too.
He's getting paid even less now.
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
payment?
You get paid in Starbucks and it's going away. No more frappes for you.
Okay.
Moving
Um,
on.
moving
Moving
on.
on.
Well,
What do we got?
So, I think. Oh, wait, we got one more question about Disney. When is your next trip/video? About
Our next
Disney?
trip next weekend.
We've got
Super
a
excited.
short little trip. Got a couple of things we have not done in the past that I believe we'll be trying to produce a video for.
Yeah.
So we'll have to
We're
keep an eye
trying.
out for that.
Yeah, we fly down next Saturday and get to go to Mickey's very Merry Christmas party for the very first time. When we planned the trip, we didn't have the dates for that party, so it wasn't kind of on our radar. We were just going to do a park hopping day, like kind of a perfect day in the parks. And then we found out the very Merry Christmas party was that night. And we had already planned to end in Magic Kingdom anyway, but for party nights, Magic Kingdom closes early to day guests. So we just went ahead and bought a ticket. We're like, why not? We've never seen the party and it's there while we're there. So we're doing that. But the trip started for Jollywood Nights at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
This is the second year that they're doing that party. So we didn't go last year. And it had some mixed reviews. It opened with a little bit of controversy, I think. But I mean, it's the first year of an event. So, Disney always takes notes and tries to improve on that the following year. So we went ahead and bought those tickets. So
And since Joyce is in charge of all the editing on all these videos, she's going to be very, very busy for a few weeks.
yeah,
So,
we'll see. We got a question.
yeah, we got a question here in the chat. Patty has asked, have you guys watched the Wolverine and Deadpool movie?
Ooh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm a big Marvel nerd.
Yes.
Comic book collection.
We're called Marvel fans, not
Fans,
nerds.
okay.
Not nerds.
We're nerds.
we're
Everybody's
nerds.
nerdy about something. It's
Yeah.
all on what you're nerdy about.
I'm not nerdy.
Um,
I'm just
and
cool
actually,
like that.
and actually, as a kid, Wolverine was one of my favorite characters growing up.
Yeah.
So I've got a soft spot for those movies. There's Landon in the background there. Yeah, so
He's got
that
his
that
shirt.
movie was great with a bunch of Easter eggs for comic book fans, but people who like the action movies and the
Yeah.
Marvel Cinematic Universe, I'm sure enjoyed that movie. If you have not seen it,
Yeah.
I would highly encourage you to check it out.
Oh, you highly encourage me?
there-
Okay. We got the
there
TV
is some
right there.
language. There's
If
some
it's
language
appropriate.
and some adult themes. But if you're adult and able to watch an R-rated movie, then that is a good one to check out.
Okay. Let's I guess move on because I don't know if anyone else has one. Okay, this is gonna be a very short little thing. Joyce can answer, but these are mainly for Matt.
Oh well.
So
Okay.
okay.
I'm on the spot. Great. I'm glad we rehearsed this.
Hey, that's part of the live stream, buddy.
That's right. What you got?
Okay. What is your favorite video game?
No. Yeah, I don't play video games. In fact, Hogwarts Legacy was my very first, and I'm a huge Harry Potter nerd. So when Hogwarts Legacy came out, we didn't even have a PlayStation 5 to be able to play it. Well, I mean, it came out on some other platforms too, but he had an Xbox One.
Yep.
And it didn't come out on that platform. So we're
Sadly.
he was wanting a PS5 anyway, and Hogwarts Legacy came out. So
It made it really
did it.
easy for
Made
me
it
to
really
convince her
easy.
to make that purchase.
yeah.
So.
And then I was obsessed with Hogwarts Legacy for
Years. It
several
felt
months.
like.
Several months.
Yes, yes.
Every night. In fact, we fought over it because you can only play one player.
Mhm.
So he would play. He works from home, so we were playing.
Mhm.
I'd come home at night and take
I would
over.
play
and-
on breaks, not
Yes,
while working.
that's true.
Anyone
On
who's,
breaks.
who's watching.
Lunch breaks. But yeah, that's me. But I'll let you answer. 'cause I
Yeah,
don't-
so I mean, I typically like the sports games. Madden is one I'll play quite a bit. On my laptop, I play a game called Civilization, which is an old school game. I love that game. I love the concept of it. You basically start off in Stone Age and work your way up, all the way into colonizing Mars. It's a fun game. They're actually coming out with a new version of that, I believe, next spring, that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, that's great. I'm a gamer. I love video games. What do you prefer to play video games on? Like what device or console do you prefer to play on?
Yeah,
I only know one.
All the way from mobile to VR.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of mobile. I'm not huge on the online stuff. So for me, it's mostly going to be my PS5. Civilization is a PC based game, so that's really the only game I'll play on it. But it is one of my favorites. I have a soft spot for it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I grew up with Atari, so like the classic Atari games,
She's
and
old.
yeah, I'm old. That's what my mom had, and we played Frogger and Pac-Man and all the good Atari games. But then like Nintendo came out, and I remember that one was very popular, but we couldn't afford it, and so we didn't have Nintendo. I'd go over to friends' houses and play. So I didn't really get into like the whole Mario and Super Mario crazes, and I don't really understand all those games. Didn't play them, so. But give me some classic Atari games, and I'm there
It's
for it.
literally simple. An Italian plumber is trying to defeat the king of the Koopas. That's simple.
Yeah, it sounds
It's
simple.
the worst.
What's a Koopa?
Yeah.
It's a maybe
Moving on.
maybe we'll learn what a Koopa is when Epic Universe opens and we can go to the Mario world.
that will be a
that's
trip.
coming.
Maybe I'll finally understand what a
Probably about 2
piranha
years.
plant is.
Maybe I know what a piranha plant is.
Okay, that's good.
Not completely oblivious.
yeah.
I just don't know how to play the game.
Well, I mean, you kind of sounded like that. Anyways, let's move on.
Moving on.
Okay, let's talk about cruising. You guys have a few cruising videos, definitely not as much as you have Disney videos.
Sure.
Trying
But
to change that.
Yeah.
do you have a favorite cruise line?
I do. I'm a big Royal Caribbean fan, and I think it's probably because like my first few cruises were on Royal Caribbean, so I got used to the way they did just their itinerary with their games and activities on board. Their food was always really good. I've done a few Carnival cruises as well. I find that they were fun. They were completely different, though. I don't think they had the same amount of activities as some of the others. I mean, they're known to be more of a party cruise ship. But I mean, that's,
Yeah.
what about you?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't been on enough really.
We haven't cruised all of them for sure. Like,
Yeah, there's some out there. What was the one my cousin Carol was recommending?
I have no idea.
Sorry. Anyway, there are some ones we haven't tried yet. I did enjoy, although expensive. I enjoyed the Chefs Making Waves cruise, which was sort of party cruise, theme cruise,
Yeah,
whatever
I
they
think
call
that's going to
those.
be another question.
Oh, is that coming up? All right.
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
No, it doesn't look like
No, doesn't look like it. Okay.
So,
if it's not, then, yeah.
that was on Norwegian. So we did this. It's called Chefs Making Waves. It was this past spring. It was the first time they did it. It was a festival cruise with 6 man.
Festival, that was it.
Yeah. And it had all the Food Network, well, not all of them, obviously, but
Quite a few.
10 or so Food Network chefs on board. So it was kind of like a foodie's cruise dream. That was a very fun cruise. It was on Norwegian, which was our first experience with Norwegian, but it wasn't your standard Norwegian
Right.
cruise because it was a festival cruise. All the activities were ran by 6 man who like rented out the
promoted it.
ship. Yeah, they promoted it,
Yeah.
put on the event and stuff like that. So even your menus, like for dinner, it was just completely different experience as a normal cruise. So I don't feel like we've gotten like cruise experience with Norwegian. So really,
Yeah.
we've only done Carnival and Royal Caribbean. So
Yeah.
for now,
We're
Royal
always
Caribbean.
open to suggestions too. If you have a preferred cruise line or destination,
Yeah, let us know. We've
let
been
us
hearing
know.
about like MSC or Virgin
Yeah.
Voyages. We haven't looked into them, but those could be options in the future. So definitely, if you're watching this video and you've cruised on those cruise lines,
So some-
Actually, it's a live stream.
I was gonna say, so some folks were from Brazil. I'd love to go to Brazil. I think that would be a fantastic trip to take one of these days. And who knows? Maybe we will.
maybe we'll.
Okay, great. What is your favorite cruise you have been on? You might have already answered this while you were
I mean,
talking.
kind of. It really depends on the cruise, though, right? So I enjoyed the one we did last fall because that was a very nice cruise, but it was more of an outdoors.
Where'd you go?
We did an outdoors northeast cruise, where we went to Bahama,
Canada.
and then
New
Canada.
England, yeah.
So the whole New England area.
It was your fall Canadian cruise.
Yeah, and although we didn't have like the fall colors that we were hoping for, it was still fun.
Yeah.
Hiking Acadia, loved going to Acadia. We could do a full week there easy.
Mhm.
But also, like, we did a cruise. We didn't do a video on this one before that, but where we did like Aruba and
Curacao.
and
Yeah.
that was a great trip. I enjoyed doing that. I think that was that my first cruise. That might have been my first cruise.
No, we went to the Bahamas. Our first cruise, we did a short one because
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. Well, you weren't sure how you'd like react being on the
Yeah.
water,
Yeah, you
whether
just
it make
never
you
know.
seasick or something. So our first cruise together was just a short cruise back and forth to the Bahamas, which was fun.
Yeah.
We had a really good time on that one. I would say my favorite. I mean, that Aruba, the one we did, that was a 8-day, I think, or 8-night
Yeah.
cruise. Went to Grand Turks, Aruba, Curacao.
Mhm.
I feel like a couple other places. Did we go to their private island?
No, we.
No, I think we were supposed
That,
to.
that was the fun fact for a while is that I
Yeah.
never got to go to one of the
Yeah.
cruise islands, private
Wow.
islands, because
Yeah, we went
something
like
would
early
happen.
spring and like the winds would be too rough, and a lot of those islands you have to get off the ship and tender to the island, and they would have to cancel that port. So it was kind of funny for a while that we did 2 or 3 cruises where
Couldn't
he
do it.
never got to get off the boat. But yeah, I'd say I've only been in the Caribbean. I would love to fly over and do like a Mediterranean cruise.
Yeah,
Cruise around the Greek Isles or Italy and
I
France
think-
and those kind of
I
places.
think there'll be a Seattle, Vancouver kind of
Alaska.
Alaska trip, and somewhere down the line.
Yeah.
It's definitely on the list. If you know any destinations or cruise lines to check out, itineraries that are must see, must do, just
Please
throw it in the
Let
chat.
us know.
Yeah. Okay. Last question for the topic of cruises. Do you have any cruises scheduled for the future?
We don't.
Not as of yet, although we have kicked around some ideas.
Yeah, we've kicked around some ideas.
Well-
I have a brother in Louisiana, and he loves cruising. They go all the time down there. Niece coming home from Slovenia next year. We've kicked around the idea of going maybe with them. It's just a Caribbean Bahamas
Cozumel.
itinerary,
Yeah.
Cozumel. But it's in the middle of the summer. It's going to be very, very hot. So we tend to like to cruise more in the spring or fall if we can. So it's a little bit cooler because we're going to those kind of destinations. So we've talked about that. Still have never done a Disney cruise.
Mhm.
So that's definitely on my bucket list of things to do in the future as well.
Alaska.
Alaska. I mean, there's so many
Yeah.
places like that I would love to cruise, but we're looking at maybe a spring cruise somewhere or a short one anyway. So yeah, again, if you have any cruise lines or ports or itineraries that you would recommend, definitely let us know in the comments because we'd love to check it out and
Yeah.
see about going.
Yeah. Well, that is our last little thing of cruises. If anyone's got any extra questions just out of the blue, please comment down below.
Just
Well,
out of the blue.
well, let's
I
try
don't
to.
Here's a question.
Oh,
Well,
What is your
you know
favorite?
what I mean. Like, okay. But if not, we're just gonna move on to the topic of national parks.
ooh, yeah.
I know y'all like the cruise. You only have a couple videos on that.
Yep.
Definitely not as much as Disney. But what is your favorite national park and why?
Well, we haven't been to too many yet. Again, a bucket list is to go to as many national parks as possible. But we have done, in terms of national parks, and I'm not sure Capitol Reef is a national park.
It is.
Is it? Okay. So we've done 4 of the 5 in Utah. So we've done a couple Utah trips, and that was before we started our YouTube channel. So we've done Zion, Bryce Canyon, Arches, and Canyonlands. And out of those, I would say they're tough. They're all different and unique in their own way. Like Bryce Canyon was amazing.
Zion is.
Zion, I would like to go back to Zion.
We didn't have enough days there.
Yeah, we didn't have a whole lot of time there. We got a couple of hikes in. That was during the COVID time, and it was actually surprisingly busy. But they had like a funky bacteria in the water or something, so we couldn't hike the Narrows, which is like what I hear is a really great hike there. So we'd probably go back there, but
I mean, out west it's hard to beat. Yosemite's on the bucket list. But as far as ones we've done, Utah is hard to beat. Acadia, though, again, I wish we would have had more time there. I think I'm going to try to get that in the near future. We're going to try to plan a trip that way if we can. I'd love to spend about a week out there and just kind of relax and enjoy the fresh air.
We did Acadia on a cruise, like we were just talking about. So we were up in the Canadian New England area and had a cruise port stop in Bar Harbor, Maine, which I loved. I'm going to research that a little bit more. It was just the cutest town to stay in, and they had a shuttle that took us into the national park for free. We thought we'd have to pay a little bit, but we didn't. So that was a nice surprise. But because it was a cruise port and you only had a limited time in the port area, so we were able to do the ocean path. So if you're out in Acadia and have ever done the ocean path, that's the one we did, and we do have a video on that because that was our cruise in last year, so we made a few videos of that for all of our port stops. So that was good. But bucket list, I mean, all of them. I'd love to get to Glacier.
Glacier's on there. That's high on the list. Yosemite's high on the list.
Grand Tetons. Yellowstone. I mean, Grand Canyon. I mean, I've never been to the Grand Canyon. That's definitely, we've been out to Vegas a couple times and they have some day trips to the Grand Canyon, but I would prefer to go and actually stay in that area for a while, not just do a day trip. So we're going to look into that, I think, sometime soon. Again, those places, especially out west, they're so hot. So it's really hard to go in the summer because, we went to Utah. Our first trip was in October or September. The first trip anyway, into September. It was the end of their summer season, what they consider summer. And it was 101 degrees. So we went into Canyonlands and hiked for 3 hours in the morning, and then the temps just shot up. And I mean, we had all the water with it because we had a car and we were able to drive around and stuff, but it was really hard to stay. But what was that?
Sorry, looking at the time, how long we've been live for.
Oh, I mean,
is there a limit?
I could have just asked. No, no, there's no limit. People have gone for I think one dude did a week-long live stream. It was insane.
We're not doing that.
Well, yeah, totally, but.
I was just saying, we're probably close to wrapping up, I'm guessing, yes? Or do we have more questions?
Maybe. We're just gonna see where this takes us. So you basically already answered the next question on the national park. What is next on your bucket list? So we're gonna do something what I call a fave rave, where basically, what is your favorite of different stuff? Don't worry, I thought this all through in my head.
As long as the minor has thought this through.
The voice behind the camera has thought it through in his head.
Because I'm a genius, guys. I'm smarter than Einstein. I'm not, actually. So basically, the list is all completed. So now we have I'm just going to be asking.
This should be good, guys.
Okay.
What are your favorite different types of, TV shows, movies?
Okay.
Let's do it. All sorts of stuff.
I'm ready.
Okay. First, we did a favorite Disney villain, not including Star Wars, Marvel. Now we are bringing in Marvel and Star Wars. Let's first start with Marvel. Favorite hero and why? Go.
Well, that's tough.
Marvel
Well, if
hero?
we should do like quick fire, like just first thing
Yeah.
that pops in your head. Captain America.
Do you want
is
to come over
probably-
here and be with us on camera?
Is probably
No,
my go-to hero.
Actually, yes, sir. Because I have nothing to read on.
Landon's
Alright,
gonna
he's
come,
gonna come
from
check it
behind
out.
the camera. He's asking all the questions. This is his brainchild
bit.
right now.
It's his
So
bit.
This is just my brain
So-
firing off random questions.
So
So
favorite
let's
hero,
see how this
Captain
goes.
America. Your favorite is
I mean,
First person that pops in your head.
First
3,
one,
2,
go ahead,
1.
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch. Okay.
Is she a hero or is she a villain?
Who? Favorite Marvel villain. 3, 2, 1.
Thanos.
I said 3, 2, 1. Okay,
Yeah.
Thanos, go.
yeah, Thanos,
Thanos
probably.
away.
Yeah, so far.
Okay, who is your favorite? I don't know how to say it. Like anti-hero. There, that's the word.
Well, it'd be like Deadpool.
There's a couple I think I can name.
I mean,
Sure.
Punisher, sure, why not? Yeah.
I
All
don't
right,
know.
moving on.
Okay. Let's move on to Star Wars now. Who is your favorite villain and why? You gotta tell me why.
Do
And you
they-
gotta love Darth Vader because I mean it's Darth Vader, it's Star Wars.
But he
was-
redeems himself. Is he a hero
I
at the end,
mean,
or is he still a villain?
he's still a villain. I don't know.
Put in the comments what you think. Darth Vader, hero or villain?
I like him.
Darth Maul is the correct answer. You're wrong. and
And go.
go.
Okay. Favorite
Favorite good guy?
favorite good guy. Yes.
Blick Han Solo.
Like Han Solo. Yeah.
Han Solo. I love
Han
him.
Solo.
He's
Yeah.
great.
And
And
it's the
Chewie.
same for
Han
you.
Solo
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Chewie.
Okay. Now moving on. Gonna get out of Disney kind of here. DC superhero. Which one is your favorite? Go.
Probably Batman. I think that's
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not a big DC fan. I'm more of a Marvel fan. But
I mean,
I,
younger
obviously,
days
but,
Superman.
we got-
But
oh, when I
Batman,
was little,
yeah.
it was Wonder Woman.
Mhm.
And when I was 5 years old, I had the Wonder Woman underoos
I was
and
like, now
wanted to
you
be
got
Wonder Woman.
Flash, Green Lantern, Batman, Wonder
Yeah.
Woman, Superman,
Yeah, yeah.
all sorts of everything.
Yeah.
Okay, DC villain. My personal favorite.
Penguin. We're watching the new show, The
Oh, yeah,
Penguin.
Penguin's good.
Are you guys watching that? If you're watching this and you're watching The Penguin,
I
let us know what you
definitely
think.
am,
It's very
because, you
good.
know, it's totally appropriate for a kid my age.
Yeah. You're not watching it.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. Mine would definitely be the Joker. I like the
Joker, yeah,
Joker's
that's a
good.
good one to go with.
Batman
Um,
has good villains.
Yeah, I mean they're decent. Anyways, let's go. We're just gonna get out of like the movie, TV genre.
Yeah.
Let's go. Favorite holiday.
Christmas
Mm.
and Thanksgiving and Halloween and all of them. But
Only one.
Fourth of July is probably up
4th
there.
of July. Interesting choice.
Yeah.
I don't think.
no, honestly, Christmas is number one, but Halloween is a close like Christmas and Halloween battle.
Halloween, you get.
But not the
basically-
horror. Like I don't like horror movies. I just like
Pumpkins.
Jessica-
costume
lots
party and fall and yeah, I
Pumpkins,
like Halloween.
costumes.
Yeah. So
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, wrap it up. buddy.
Favorite Harry Potter movie.
Mhm.
Oh,
So,
the books. The books are so
Oh,
much better.
Let's go books then. Whatever. Favorite Harry Potter.
I don't know.
I didn't read the books, and I fell asleep through at least 2 of those movies.
I know Matt is
Um,
definitely
and
not.
they
a
were
huge
all
fan.
so
He
good.
actually-
Yeah, not my favorite.
They're okay for what they are.
I really like Order of the Phoenix a lot, but
I think
I don't know, they're all
I
good.
think we skipped that one.
No,
Yeah.
we didn't.
Okay.
I did.
You fell
It's fine.
asleep.
I could have been asleep.
Well, that
It's
was definitely the last question of the
Oh,
Q&A.
definitely.
We want to thank
Yeah,
you guys
we're gonna
for
wrap that up.
joining us.
Yeah.
And I'll let them finish it off, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye,
fine.
Landon.
Oh, wow, bye. Well,
Okay, well, first time going live on YouTube,
Why
so
not?
if you're still watching this, thanks for hanging in
we
there with
appreciate
us.
all 5 of you that attended. I have no idea. We'll look at the statistics later. But no, it was fun. It was good. Hopefully, you got to get to know us a little bit better. Check out our channel, YouTube, Adventures with Joyce and Matt.
Yeah.
Yep.
How do we end this now?
Oh boy.
It should be an X in the corner.
X.
I told you guys.
Okay,
they're
guys,
Okay.
we're learning.
Old. They're old,
X,
guys.
X
I know.
The
up
young
top.
guys coming in to show us.
Okay, so basically just go to the corner, hit this X here, and see you guys later.
Bye.